Okay, it is time to start week 8. Um, I didn't really plan on waiting as long as I did after doing the recap to start, but I may or may not have fallen asleep on accident. So, we're good now though. I don't know how far I want to get in. With 16 games, it's a lot to say I'd do 8. A lot 8 is a lot of games. I think I'd be okay with doing at least 4. 4 episodes of or 4 parts of 4. That would be ideal. Obviously, going forward, I won't have as much free time again, so 4 is going to be a lot to ask each time. However, I don't think it's impossible. So we'll aim for 4 to start with here, and then we'll see where it goes from there. We'll see how I'm feeling after 4, see what time it is, see what's going on. All right. So first up is Bucks at Bills, and we got a short week here. This scenario doesn't mean anything though because the game doesn't change. There's no choice. It literally is just, oh, it's a short week. So if you win, you get something. If you lose, you really suck. Delegate decision to staff. I do not care. By the time I've looked at everybody's draft boards, I'm sure every single player available will have been scouted. So it's not like I'm going to be learning anything new specifically from one draft board. Although that being said, I don't know. I've always hated scouting in Madden because it's so like weird, especially now that there's zero. You don't do anything. You just assign your scouts to wherever, and then you just let it run, and that's it. I don't know. I've hated that system. I also hate the strict point system it used to be, where it was like, okay, you had a certain amount of points each week, use them or lose them. You can scout, 3 attributes. I like that you can go in more in depth in this one. I wish it was in depth and interactive, not just in depth or interactive. Because before it was interactive, but it wasn't very in depth. It was kind of trash. And now it's in depth when you do scout them, but like you don't actually have to do anything. You don't get to do anything. The game does it itself, and you just have to wait, and that sucks. Like I want to do things. That's the whole reason I'm playing the game. I'm playing the game to play a game, not to do nothing. Now, this is a bad example, obviously, because I'm not playing the game. But y'all know what I mean. That was incredible. No, it wasn't. Shut the hell up. Please tell me the dog didn't immediately, as soon as I start, get up to go to the bathroom. He did. Of course he did. Well, guess I'm gonna go let him out in a second. I'm not even gonna mute. I'm just gonna go let him out. If he doesn't come back in, he doesn't come back in. He'll come back. He comes back in eventually, but he spends like an hour out there if you let him. Eventually you gotta go call him and get him back in here. But for now, I'm just gonna go let him out. Well, that's only one of them. The other one just goes right out and comes right back in. So that's the one asking to go out. But the other one's obviously probably gonna go with him because they always do. All right, let's keep doing this. See, the problem with doing it while I'm doing the training is that I have to come back and I have to keep doing this because there's nothing going on when I'm gone, which is not ideal. I'd like there to be something going on the entire time. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose. But if it's during a game, then I can just mute, put the controller down, go take care of the dog, and then not worry about anything until he's back in. And then come back and, oh, look at that, the game's still be going. Why is the bitrate bad? It should not be bad. Why is it bad? Why is it unstable? Fix yourself, computer. or PlayStation, I guess. Please do not crash. If you crash, that's going to cause a problem. I'm going to have to upload this as like a mini thing, and that's going to be a pain. I don't want to have to deal with a pain. You don't want to have to deal with a pain. Like, come on, pull through. Pull through, bitrate. Come on. Hold the line. Oh, it's good now. Alright, we're good. Why does it go from unstable to excellent in like 1 second? Like, it's never good. It's never just stable. It goes from unstable to excellent. There is no in between. Now for Cade Otton. Everybody's favorite thing. Focus training at tight end. Woo! Sorry, if I sound unenthused, it's because I don't like training tight ends because they're slow. I wish that there was a blocking drill. I wish that there was some way that they made blocking interactive because blocking is still very much just run into the guy, and unless you're impact blocking, it's entirely dependent on your ratings. You have no influence. Or cut blocking. And even if you impact block, it's entirely dependent on ratings. It's just you do get to do something when you flick the stick to initiate an impact block. You know? I don't really understand what lead blocking does though. Like the whole lead block rating, that doesn't seem to do anything. Like it's run blocking. It's the same thing. You know, it's I don't know. It doesn't seem like it does anything. Oh, we're unstable again. That's awesome. Love that. Oh, come on. There we go. Today is my last day of eating freely before uh, what will be a very unfortunate cut. So I'm enjoying myself. I have some fruit snacks with me. I got my food about to go in the oven. My dinner, lunch-ish. I'm gonna eat another thing after I eat that. Like, I don't usually gorge myself, but on the last day before cut, absolutely. I gotta go take care of more. I gotta go take care of the dogs again. Let's see. Let's look at this real quick, and then before I switch to the Bills, I'll go take care of them. Looks good. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, it looks good. Linebacker, safety, corner, D line, all looks good. Special teams, all looks good. Ends, tackles, linebackers, corner, receiver, running back. All right, good. Everything's good. Everything's good. All right, we're gonna switch to the Bills. I gotta. Oh wait. Hey, what is he doing? Hold on. All right. For some reason, the last thing I do is hit unmute. I don't know why I do that to myself, but oh man, we got a lot of things going on for the Bills. Holy crap! So they think Epinesa is going to break out. Interesting. What else do they think? Under siege, we're taking sacks. Who do we blame? We always blame the offensive line. We always say extra preparation. It's not always the offensive line's fault. In this case, I think it may be Josh Allen's fault. However, you can't say that. You can never publicly put all of the pressure on one player. You have to spread it. There are 10 players on the offensive line, and all 10 very well may play in a single game. There is one quarterback that plays in a game most of the time, maybe two, but if the backup's in, you're not expecting him to do anything. If you are expecting your backup to do a lot, you're setting yourself up for failure because he ain't going to do it. Most of the time. Some backups are good. But for the most part, if you get down to your second quarterback, you're probably screwed. No, it's not done yet. Alright. Delegate decisions to staff, and let's get through the weekly training. Kincaid's up to an 80. So who do we focus train? Zach Moss is an option. Hodgins is an option. Basham technically is an option, but not. No, he's not. No options at D tackle. Terrell Bernard, maybe? I'll do Kyrie Elam. Just because Stephon Gilmore's old. We need to be ready for when he retires or just gets bad. So Elam is up. And the next guy I get probably will be for Bernard, Moss, somebody like that. Ooh, the oven's preheated. Alright, after I'm done with this, once I get the game started, I'll throw my food in there. Oh, man. The only problem is it takes about as long to cook as the game takes. Which is unfortunate, because when it's done, I have to stir it. And I can't really stir it and play the game at the same time. But it's fine. Alright, Epinesa. You're a 77 overall, and they want you to go and upgrade your dev trait. Why they think you can upgrade it, I don't know, but they think you can, so show me you can. Ooh, 2 fumbles in a row. That's awesome. None of this one matters. Oh, I got the fumble anyway. That's awesome. That is great. Oh, Nick McLeod, you are next. DB battle. Oh, man. I'm also going to have to do some, housekeeping stuff today, so I'll do that during probably the second or third game, maybe. I would like to have it done before the sunlight goes away. So just before like 8. And right now it's 3, 3:30. So I got plenty of time. I'm just putting that out there so y'all know. Actually, do I have anything to do while the game is starting today, right now? I might just start doing it now. Oh yeah, I gotta put my food in the oven. I might just go do something, part of it while I do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Obviously, I don't want to be gone too long. Like when I cut the grass, that was gone for too long. But I gotta take trash out, so I might do that at the start of this game, which shouldn't take too long. Should only take a few minutes. So I'll throw my food in the oven, get the garbage out, and then I'll be back. Although I'd really rather take maybe I shouldn't take the garbage. Maybe the garbage shouldn't be what I do. I do have to take a fire pit to the front yard from the backyard. That's gonna take a minute, so maybe I'll go do that actually. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is not a good start. Come on, Elam. There we go. Come on, we need one more win and we have gold. One more pick. Come on, pick it. Pick it. Pick it. There we go. That's gold. We got it. No problem. I was only worried a little bit. What am I? Wait, no, I wasn't worried at all. My bad. No, I was genuinely terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I was scared. Just like the fear that jumps in me every time that screen goes up because I'm worried that we're gonna freeze and that's gonna be the whole video. And at this point, Epinesa with 2 upgrades. Holy crap! Where'd that come from? Suddenly he's up to a 79 overall. Did he get a dev trade upgrade last game? Wait a minute. Are they trying to fast track him to superstar? I think he did. Huh. He did play very well down the stretch last season, which was very promising to see as a guy who has always wanted him to be good, but he never really has consistently been good. He's the guy that they've been trying to replace on that D line. That's part of why they got the Von Miller and why they had the Leonard Floyd, why they did all that stuff. But then everyone got hurt, so it was Epinesa and Terrell Bernard really running the whole show because everyone else was hurt on that defense by the end of the year. But anyway, let's check everything, make sure it's all good. Dude, the morale must be cooked after last week because they lost to the Patriots, man. How do you lose to the Patriots? Like, the Patriots were a 1-win team at that point, and it wasn't even a good win. Hey, it was a win against a really bad team. And they come in and they storm through the 85 overall Buffalo Bills. I don't know. Come on, McLeod. You can overtake Levi Wallace. You can do it. Just go out and actually do it. That's all good. All right. Everything looks fine to me. So that means it's time to start the game. So let's play season game. Make sure that's all good. All right, I will be. Oh wait, no, I gotta actually get the thing going. I almost left before kickoff. Like, oh man, I'll be back, and y'all were gonna be left just staring at the damn choose play screen with the kickoff as the only option. It would be left right there. I hope it's not being laggy again. It was weird that it was doing that yesterday. All right, kickoff is away. I'm gonna go do a couple things, and then I'll be back. It should be before the end of the first quarter. If it's not, my bad.
Get the block.
Don't let him make it.
Block that
You
shit.
gotta block that kick. Get him. Get
The
him.
kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 10. Bills.
That's what we do.
Net gain.
Oh, yeah.
Ball back. Keep going. Get going.
Come.
Look at it. You know the owner is happy with that one.
Bills take over first and 10.
No way. Oh, May, baby.
Go, boys. We got this.
We need this play. Like watching the guys try.
They'll take over.
You're never gonna score. No. Keep him out of the end zone.
Take him off his feet. This could be the turn.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Get
6.
the quarterback, D. Play some defense out there.
What's on this guard, D? Go for it.
You played football better than you.
Are you kidding me?
Bust through that line.
Fly around the football defense.
Let's get some momentum here, D. Come on.
Matt
Drew,
Gay
get a hand up.
left.
Let him make it!
Tackle him.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17.
Get the football.
Bills nothing.
Hold on to it. Get ready.
Ray McLeod. Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In it to win it!
Run it. Go.
Number 4, James Cook, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Let's
second.
get out of here with a win!
It's your
Oh!
game to win, offense. Keep it rolling, oh.
James Cook, the ball carrier. Vita Vea on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Pound and pound, baby! Let's go! Get in the pocket! Be patient!
Go get sick.
Ridiculous! Take him out! What are y'all doing?
Come on, guys. What are you doing?
Teamwork. Why are you giving up?
That's right, it's about time,
Eliza
fellas.
in punt formation for the Bills.
Come on, this is our last chance! Keep it rolling, oh!
Keep it at 22. Do not
Take over first and 10.
do it now.
4-yard line.
Yeah! The party breaks loose! Come on! Get on it! Get on it!
Hold him right there, D. Hold him right there.
Big hit!
Drop in defense.
Number 1, Rashad White, the ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of
¡Vamos! ¡Dejen pasar!
I said I'd be back before the end of the first quarter. Oh man, that's gonna be a pain. That was a pain. I don't know why I said that's gonna be a pain. It was a big pain moving that thing, but it's taken care of. But yeah, time to relax for a while, enjoy a game, and eat a couple fruit snacks while I wait for the game to play. And oh man, I am tired. Not like tired, like want to go to sleep tired. I slept plenty today. I'm tired, like physically exhausted from dragging that thing from the back of the backyard to the front of the driveway. All right. So what's going on? Oh my God, the Buccaneers are flattening them. Buccaneers are pissed about what happened against the Falcons last week. Holy crap. Up 20-0 in the first quarter. Nice move there by James Cook. Gets him the first. Let's see what the flag is. It's going to be a late hit out of bounds, I guess. All right. So the Bills moved immediately to the 34, so they're being gift-wrapped a scoring drive. Let's see how they manage to blow it. And that's incomplete. Knox can't hang on. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Singletary on a 1-yard carry there. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now. Oh my gosh, my headset's being weird. Oh, that's a nice throw there to Gabe Davis, though. 1st and goal down at the 8. Looking to make this game look respectable here. Make sure nobody tunes away before the start of the second. Oh, well, never mind. Make sure nobody tunes away before halftime, I suppose. Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle. Wide open lane. Touchdown. Untouched to the end zone. Listen how thrilled they are as the Bills fans quietly act like they're thrilled and try to cheer as they're still down by 13 points. Momentum's still way in the Buccaneers' favor right now. That kickoff goes to the back of the end zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bucks, throwing 25 after the touchback. Come on, famous Jameis. Show us why you're famous. He rolls out, throws over the middle. That's incomplete. Missed his target. Mike Evans was open, and Jameis, instead of just staying in the pocket and throwing it to him, decided to scramble around before spin throwing it. Missed, and it's now 2nd and 10. Winston checks it down to Rachaad White, who loses 2 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 12 at the 23. Jameis to throw, screen pass, Rachaad White, and he doesn't get a block, and that's going to be a 4th and 7. Picks up 5 yards, but Tremaine Edmonds just walked through the blockers like they weren't even there, because they may as well not have been. As that punt goes away from the 28. It's actually going to be fielded at about the other 28. And returned to the 37. So 1st and 10 Bills, their own 37-yard line. Gabe Davis only has 1 touchdown in the season. That's kind of bad. Wow. James Cook just Probably forgot what sport he was playing because Vita Vea came through that like a freight train and just blasted him. Second and limit at the 35. Cook, handoff at the middle again. This time he picks the yard he lost back up. It's going to be 3rd and 10 at the 36. Allen drops back to pass on 3rd down. Fires downfield. It's knocked away and incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 10 at the 36. I don't know what my voice did there. It like, I don't know why I did that. Like, normally my voice isn't very throaty. But it is today for some reason. That punt going to be fielded at about the 13. And returned pretty well to the 25 there. So, Bucks have it 1st and 10. Basically where a kickoff touchback would start. Winston hands it off. Rashad White up the middle. He can't pick up anything. He has 13 rushes for 71 yards. Holy crap. How have they already ran it 13 times? Oh no, Epinessa's not going to get his upgrade because of that. Oh, I'm devastated. Oh no, Rashad White's 1 yard away from getting above 75. Epinesa, no. You need the sacks, Epinesa. You need to get him. You need to get Winston. He's not going to get him because Rousseau's going to get him. That's a sack back at the 20. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15. Buck's going to have to punt it away. Both teams have a scenario to just win. So that's always interesting. And fortunately for the Bills, the week that they do get the scenario that's like, oh, please don't get sacked, Josh Allen, the pass rush they're going up against isn't really all that threatening. It's more so the interior defensive stuffing of the run. How tall is Kalijah Cansey? Because I'm looking at him right now, and he looks kind of short for a defensive end. Like, he looks kind of small. Why does he look so small? Is he like a 6'1" guy that I have playing defensive end now? I hope he's not. But he looks real small. Where's my phone? I set it down somewhere, and now I don't know where it is. I'll just look at it after the game. But is Kalijah Cansey like really small? And I'm just now noticing it? Like, is he an undersized guy? I hope he's not, because I'm still leaving him at end. Allen's going to take off. Still not going to get a first, though. It's 4th and 5. They're going to have to punt it away. Decent drive, but it does end up stalling. Just after midfield. No, they're going to try for the field goal here. This is a 59-yarder. Kick is up. It's good. Holy crap, he made it. From 59 yards out. That's impressive. So the Bills bring it back within 10 as they kick it back to the Bucks, who haven't done much since whenever they last scored in the first quarter. Granted, we're only in the second quarter, but still. Oh, that throw is incomplete. Knocked away at the line of scrimmage by somebody. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Still at the 20-yard line. Winston fakes the handoff, fires it downfield, and that is caught by Chris Godwin, who gets it all the way up to the 43. That's a 23-yard reception, and that's a fresh set of downs for the Buccaneers. Forgot they were called for a second. Oh, man. Winston hands it off. Rashad White up the middle. He gets blasted. Only gets a yard there before getting plastered on the turf. It's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 44. Winston drops back to throw. Fires it out right side. That's caught. And Rashad White can't catch a break through the air as he gets stuffed for no gain there. No room for him to run with it, so I don't know why Winston was throwing it to him, but it's 3rd and 9 at the 44 now. Winston fires it deep downfield. It's caught. K-Dot and right over Tremaine Edmonds. Holy crap. He got mossed. That was brutal. Just right over his head. Fingertips and all. No gloves, too. That is tough. That's tough for the linebacker. 1st and 10. Winston throwing end zone touchdown. Trey Palmer. Oh, I don't think he got a touchdown last game, so he had to make up for it by scoring this game. He gets a lot of deep throws. He's a fast little fella. Where did I put my phone? I want to know how big Kalijah Cansey is, because I feel like he's not small, but on the screen he looks tiny. Let's go to Safari. Kalijah Cansey. Oh, he's only 6 feet tall. Oh dear. Oh no. That would explain why he's a D tackle despite being 280. Well, I'm not going to change it now. I mean, really, the only way I could change it is if I start training Yaya Diaby, which I do plan on doing eventually, is getting him up regardless. So maybe we'll switch back to a 3-4. But I mean, it still made sense for me to make him that. You know, now I'm looking back on it thinking like, oh my God, I try to stay away from putting players in positions where it doesn't make any sense, and having a guy who's only 6 feet tall be out on the edge, that doesn't normally make sense. But yeah, no, I can't justify that. That's just bad on me. Whoops. I don't know how that slipped past me. I mean, it's still, I don't know. The only other choice would be to have Logan Hall maybe be the outside guy, but because he's taller, and maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But still, gosh, that's unfortunate that he's so small. Or so short. He's not been playing bad, I don't think, though. When I'm watching him each time. Oh, let's see. He's not awful. That's a really nice play there by Whitehead. At least I think that was Whitehead. I think Whitehead is number 3. Yes, they just said Whitehead over the stadium speaker. So it was definitely him. That was a nice play. God, like, now I can't take my eyes off of Cansey, though. Like, I cannot. I can't do it. Him and Spencer Brown. Spencer Brown's what, like 6'5", 6'6", and he's just towering over Cansey each time. And he just looks tiny, too. Like, it's not even that he looks short. He looks small. And it's weird. Oh, spin move, and he gets shrugged off. But Tryon Shoyinka doesn't, so that's going to be a second sack for him and a broken tackle against Cansey, which is unfortunate, but, like, I don't know. I guess it still works. If we go into a second season, I might rethink it, retool it. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I'm just going to keep it how it is now, though. Although I'm going to keep watching him specifically because now it's like, oh my God, how did I mess this up? Part of the problem, though, is that like I can't have them be a 3-4 because of the linebacker depth that they have. Like, their linebacker depth is a lot better than their defensive tackle depth. Plus, the edge rushers as ends are much better than if they were to be outside backers. That field goal's good. It's going to be 27-13 now. Bills down by 14 points. Which isn't ideal, but, you know. At least they're closing the gap a little bit. It's a 2-score game again. That kickoff fielded in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. A little over 2 minutes to go here. We're already down to almost a 2-minute warning in the first half. I guess I say already, we've been on for 50 minutes, so. That catch by Palmer is going to get the Bucs a first down up to the 37, 12-yard reception. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So with 2 to go in the first half, Bucs on top, 14 points, 27-13 with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Their own 37-yard line. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Winston drops back to pass, fires it at right side. That's caught. Chris Godwin gets a 10-yard reception. It's going to be 2nd and inches here. Bucs not hurrying up for some reason. Winston to throw. Rolls out to his right, and he throws it away. It's going to be 3rd and inches at the 47 now. Winston to pass. Fires it deep downfield. It's knocked away. It's 4th and inches. Tried to get it to Godwin with a bullet, but Wallace was right there to knock it out of the way. It's going to be 4th down, and the Bucs are going to have to punt. That one goes into the end zone. It looked like it bounced once before it was called dead, which is weird. But it's going to be Bills ball, 1st and 10 at the 20. Down 14 with 1:20 to go, trying to bring it back to a 1-score game. Can they do it? Screen pass, Allen throws it out, Cook. And he's going to work his way down to the 29. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Bills offense hurrying up here. Allen drops back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to take off. He breaks 1 sack. Now he's out in the open field, and he runs all the way down to the 48. What a carry. 19 yards. Is this now 1st and 10 Bills? Allen drops back to pass. Fires a quick slant. Shakir. That's broken up. Levante David busts it through. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 48. Allen drops back to pass. Under pressure. And that screen took too long to develop. It's going to be 3rd and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen drops back to pass. Rolling out to his left, and he's going to run right into Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, who's going to bring him down for a sack. It's 4th and 14. Bills are going to have to punt it away. Slow punt here, but it does get away, and that's going to be roughing the kicker, isn't it? That's roughing the kicker. Yep. 1st and 10 Buffalo. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Well, it's 1st and 10 Buffalo now because they're roughing the kicker, which is awesome. Allen drops back to pass. Throws it downfield. That's caught. Gabe Davis. He gets it up to a 21. That's a 20-yard reception. It's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Fires it out left side, and that's going to be caught. They get it down to the 5. I didn't even see who caught it. It's 1st and goal. Allen drops back to throw. End zone. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 6 seconds to go. What do they do? Oh, these cowards. They're going to go for the field goal, make themselves only down by 11. 11-point difference and a 14-point difference really aren't that different there, Bills. You should have gone for it, but they're cowards, so. It's going to be 27-16 as we go into half, unless some miracle happens on this kickoff return. There will be no miracles on this kickoff return, so it's going to be 27-16 as we head into halftime. Bucs still on top, but the Bills receive the second half kickoff. Down by 11, they're getting set to go. McLeod fields that kick in the end zone. He's going to bring it back out, and he gets it to the 19. So probably should have just taken the knee. Instead, he chose to be prideful and bring it out, and that's going to cost them. It's 1st and 10, Buffalo at their own 19. Allen drops back to throw. Fires it out left sideline. That's caught. And Singletary is going to get a 5-yard pickup there. It's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 24. Oh, man. Oh, it's not picked off. Carlton Davis, buddy, use those hands. 3rd and 5 here. What does Allen have? He steps back to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's going to get the first and then some. Oh, my. He gets all the way across midfield, and he gets down at the 46 on the other side of midfield. It's 1st and 10 Bills in Bucs territory. Allen drops back to throw. Fires it out. Right side. That's caught. Gilliam. That's an 8-yard reception, and it's going to be 1st down Bills. Allen drops back to throw on 2nd and 2. Wait, what am I saying? An 8-yard reception does not get a 1st down. What the hell? I swear I am speaking to somebody else when I do this. Like, I'm not. I say that as like a way of like acknowledging I'm insane. Here you go, 2nd and 9, Allen. And that throw is incomplete. It's 3rd and 9. Allen drops back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete as well, and it's 4th down. They're going to kick the field goal here. And it's up. And good. So the Bills bring it down to an 8-point game with that drive. (27-19) here. That kickoff is going to be fielded in the end zone. As it is brought back to the 23, it's going to be 1st and 10. Bucks. I don't know why I can't remember the team name for some reason all the time. Sorry about that. I was fixing something. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Winston drops back to throw, fires it out right side. That's going to be incomplete. Is that O.J. Howard in the game? Why is he in? That's interesting. It's 3rd and 10 now. I guess they had a double tight set. I wasn't really looking. Winston to throw on 3rd down. He's going to fling it deep. Screw it. Mike Evans down there somewhere. It was to Mike Evans. Oh, but it's incomplete. Gilmore got in the way. That's depressing. I was really hoping. But, yeah, that's going to bring up 4th and 10. Buck's going to have to punt the ball. Punt does get away. And it's get returned to the 27. Why is this? Ugh, this is being a pain. Come on. Work with me. Oh, why is this being so difficult? It has no reason being this difficult. Okay. See, now it says it's fine, but it's not looking fine. Oh, hey, what do you know? A touchdown. Sorry, I'm still trying to fix something. I don't. But hey, the Bills, they score a touchdown. They're gonna go for two, try and take the lead. Or not take the lead, tie it up, my bad. They don't though. Alright, I think I got it fixed. I got it working. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, they got sacked. Alright, it's 27-25, Bucks on top, even though the Bills scored a touchdown. Because they went for two and didn't get it. How comes Jameis clinging on to that lead as it's 1st and 10 at the 25? Can they extend it? I don't know, but I need water, so I'm going to get it in a second. Winston drops back to throw after the play fake. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Palmer, 1st down, up to the 44. It's 1st and 10, and the Bucks are moving. 19-yard reception on the first play. K-Dot in motion, and that's White to carry it up the middle. He gets a 3-yard carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 at the 47. He's 10 yards away from a 100-yard game. Winston to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's broken up. Mike Evans can't hang on as he gets blasted from the front, from the back, from the side. He got drilled a few times as he tried to bring that pass in. It's Winston to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's knocked away, incomplete. Edmonds got a hand on it as it was on its way to, guess who? Mike Evans. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Bucks are going to have to punt it away. Kamara does kick it away. It's going to be hitting at the 5. What in the world? Okay, I understand that the AI can't, visually see it the same way we can. But, he chose the fair catch signal, and the gunners just stopped at the guy. They didn't go to where the ball was falling, which is really dumb. I wonder if that's an awareness thing or if that's just an AI thing. Because if it's an awareness thing, then that means we got dumbass gunners. If it's an AI thing, that means that the game is dumb. Allard to throw out 2nd and 8. Fires it. That's caught. Dawson Knox. And he gets it up to the 32. 10-yard reception, and it's going to be another Bills 1st down. Allen fakes the handoff on 1st down. He's going to scramble. He takes off. And he's going to take on a hit from Levante David as it looks like he was about to fumble, but he ended up not. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, man, I am still warm from doing the thing outside I did. As Allen takes that one up the middle. And again with the scrambling, he just keeps on running. The big boy gets all the way down to the 39-yard line. I tell you what, there is not a lot in favor of the Bucks right now, outside of the score, but that looks like its time is running thin. As Allen and the Bills keep moving downfield, it's 2nd and 10 at the 39. Allen, quick throw. That's incomplete. Knocked away. Tried to get it to Gabe Davis, but Carlton Davis said, no way. It's 3rd and 10 at the 39. Allen to throw. Rolling out to his left. Fires it over the middle. That's caught by a wide open Zay Jones. Yeah, Zay Jones, that's his last name. For some reason, it looked like his jersey said Davis for a second. I was like, who's Zay Davis? That's not his name, is it? I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I got Mandela affected into thinking Zay Jones was a person. But he is a person. He's a real person. He's a real boy. It's 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bills in the red zone now. Allen drops back to pass. He's going to take off under pressure, and Logan Hall is going to catch him. It's going to be 2nd and 18 after a loss of 8, backed up to the 22-yard line. Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle, and he's not going to get anywhere. That's going to be another loss. No, not a loss. It's just going to be a tackle for no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 18 at the 22. Allen to throw. Fires it over the left side. That's intercepted. Picked off. Sean Murphy bunting with the interception. And the Bucs hang on to their lead for now as it's their ball. 1st and 10 at their own 17. Winston and the rest of the offense coming out. They're going to really hope to push this lead so they're safe from at least a field goal, as that first down throw is caught by Mike Evans downfield at the 32. I'm going to go get water. I'll be right back. All right, there's 10 more minutes before my food is done in the oven. The dog just crawled onto my lap, which is lovely. Hey, you gotta get off the cord, bud. All right, that's fine. Good boy. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. I saw that Rachaad White hit 100 yards on the ground. I don't know if it stayed that way. But it's 27-25. Bucs on top with the ball to start this fourth quarter. A little bit past midfield. It's 3rd and 4 at the 48. Can they extend this drive? Looking to extend their lead. Winston drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. That's going to be a first down. O.J. Howard, the old fella. He's not that old, but he's not been good in a while. He's not been a starter for a while. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 43. I believe his reigns as the starting tight end died as soon as Tom Brady got there. Mostly because Gronk also came in, but also because Brady liked throwing to Brate more. Whenever they would go two tight end, they stopped using O.J. Howard. They started using Cameron Brate. I think they cut O.J. Howard the second year. And then he ended up on the Bills, and then I don't know where he is now. I don't know if he's even on a team now. He might have retired after this season. In real life. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't seen any news out of it in a while. It's 3rd and 10. From the 43, Allen, it's knocked away, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Hi, buddy. Why are you looking at me like that, huh? I'm petting you. I have a hand actively on you petting you. Why are you looking at me like that? Gosh, you're so attention-starved and clingy. They're going to try a 60-yard field goal. He had the leg, too. He just missed. He pushed it. That's going to make it 1st and 10 Bills at the 50. So they got a huge opportunity here, falling right into their lap with that missed field goal. As Allen sets to throw on 1st down, and he finds a dart to Zay Jones over the middle. James Cook gets hurt on the play, which is unfortunate. It's 1st and 10 Bills at the 33. Allen Hands it off. Singletary up the middle. He makes a cut there. He breaks a tackle here. And he's going to wind up getting 10 yards on the ground. It's going to be 2nd and inches at the 23. Why do you keep looking back at me? I am still petting you. That run, though, it doesn't go as well, as he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 25. Allen hands it off up the middle. Singletary. He finds a crease, and he gets all the way down to the 13. 12-yard run there, and it's a 1st and 10 Bills. Well into the red zone now. Allen drops back to pass. Fires it out right side. That's caught. Knocks for about 6 yards. Makes it 2nd and 4 at the 7. Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle, and he's going to get down to the 1. He's back in the game, and his first carry almost scores. It's 1st and goal. Can the Bucs stop the flow? Allen drops back to pass. Quick throw. Caught. No, incomplete. Knox can't hang on through the hit. Broken up. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Still at the 1-yard line. Still only up by 2. The Bucs fighting for their chance to keep the lead. Allen rolling out to his left, and he's going to be brought down. Sacked by Tryon Shoyinka. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Backed up to the 6. On the Bucs side is now the Bills have to probably throw it. And that gives a chance for them to intercept it. As Allen drops back to throw, it's incomplete, knocked away. So the Bucs force the Bills to 4th down. They're probably going to, yes, they are going to kick the field goal. So that's going to give them a 1-point lead here with a little over 9 minutes left to go in the game. As that kick is good, and the Bills are on top by 1, 28-27 here in the 4th. That kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. And Miller takes the knee. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bucs at the 25. Winston changing the play here. Winston drops back to throw. Fires it out right side. That's caught. Screen pass for Rashad White. Makes one man miss. And he gets all the way down to the 35. It's a 10-yard catch on the screen pass, and it's going to bring up 2nd and inches. Winston hands it off. White on the ground on the left side. He gets all the way down to the 46. An 11-yard pickup, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Bucs. Winston hands it off. White again up the middle. This time it's going to be another good carry, but it's going to go back from holding. There's no way it doesn't. Holding offense. Oh, it's a Robert Hainsey, the setter. No, that's bad. It's 1st and 10 Bucs at the, or 1st and 17 Bucs at their own 40. Winston drops back to throw. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Otten. He gets 3 yards back. It's going to be 2nd and 14 at the 42. They're going to need a little bit more than 3 yards of play to get this 1st down. Winston fakes the handoff, fires it over the middle. That's caught. Wide open Chris Godwin, and he gets it to the 37-yard line. Tristan Wirfs does get hurt on the play, though, which is really, really bad. That means Epinesa has an opportunity to capitalize on here with trying to get sacks. I believe he needs 2 in order to upgrade his depth trait. Winston drops back to throw. He's under pressure. He rolls out to his left, and he tries to get Trey Palmer, but he misses. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 37. Winston drops back to pass, rolls out to his right, fires it, Palmer in the flat, and he gets it down to the 32-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 as we now are under 7 minutes to go. Winston drops back to pass, fires it over the middle. That's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to test Edmonds. Edmonds swats it away, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Bucs going to have to settle for 3 as they're out to try a 49-yard field goal to give themselves back the 2-point lead. Kick is away, and it is no good. He missed it. Are you kidding me? The kick goes wide right. He pushed it, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 Bills at the 39. Oh, throw it quick to Gabe Davis on the RPO. He's going to pick up 4 yards there. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43. If I'm Bills, I run this clock into the ground. Allen drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. It's picked off. Intercepted. Jamel Dean. And he's going to bring it back to the 43. 1st and 10 Bucks. Who would have thought? Who would have thought something bad would come from the Bills being the ones to just fling it despite winning? Well, y'all never guess what's happening right now. A wash of tired just hit me. Who would have thought? Winston drops back to pass. Rolls out. Throws it as he's hit. And he gets it out to Palmer on the sideline. It's going to be a short little pickup of 6. It's now 2nd and 4 at the 37. Winston to throw, fires out left side, incomplete. Mike Evans can't hang on. It's going to be 3rd and 4 at the 37. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Fires it. He misses. Oh, gosh. It's 4th and 4. Are they going to go for the 54-yard field goal attempt? Oh, timer's going off. I got to get up. Oh, let's watch the field goal. He misses again. He pushes it wide right for a 3rd straight kick. And the Bucks are still down by 1. As the Bills have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. All right, I'll be right back. Bucks defense got to stop. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, this pasta stuff is so good. I can't eat it for another couple minutes while it cools off, but it is really, really good. That field goal is good. So the Bills are up by 4 points now, 31-27. Bucks going to need a touchdown to win this game. As that kickoff, I'm assuming, is fielded for a touchback. I'm not in the room at the moment. I walk back to clean up my mess, throw the package away. Ugh. It's not that I can't cook for myself. You know, I'm really good at cooking actually. But I was given the option of cook for myself or have a bunch of pre-made things that I just heat up, put in the oven. Um, this is obviously a store thing. Um, you know, just heat up, microwave, put in the oven, stuff like that. And as much as I can cook, I absolutely hate to cook. So I took a hard pass on ingredients because I'm sick of living in an ingredient household. That's the thing. Like, I understand that, like, not every household is ingredient or food. It's just, you know, nothing. But I live in an ingredient household, so 90% of the time you go in the fridge or the pantry looking for something to eat, it's like, well, there's pieces there to make something, but there's nothing there to just eat, and that's always such a pain. So I don't feel like cooking. You know, I'm home alone, I'm taking care of dogs, I'm doing a bunch of housekeeping stuff. I would much rather just, well, everyone else is on vacation, so I would much rather just have to heat things up and eat them rather than have to worry about also actually feeding myself. Um, but yeah. And you might be saying, well, isn't that just living on your own? No, because one of the dogs isn't mine. The other two dogs, one of them has reached a point where he is particularly high maintenance. The other one's just a pain always. But the real kicker is that if I was just living here, I wouldn't have so much housekeeping stuff expected of me when they get back that was not exactly left in great condition in the first place. Like some of the mess that's here, I wouldn't have existed if I was the only one living here. So, you know, that's one of those things where it's like, you could say it's kind of that I'm living on my own. Also, Chris Godwin almost made the play that won the Bucs the game there. I'm kind of going on a tangent while there's a 2-minute drill going on. I'm watching it. Nice throw. Oh, God. Oh, God. The Bills going to blow it here. Bucs take their first time out as they get down to the red zone. 42 seconds to go in the game. Winston drops the throw, fires it end zone, touchdown. Touchdown as the Bucs take the lead back here late. Oh, man. The Bucs are going to kick the PAT, which is a choice. Ooh, look at all that steam coming out that pasta. Anyway, it's 34-31. Bucs on top now, as all they need to do is get a stop and they win. Kickoff is away. Get a stop for 40 seconds. Bills do have all 3 timeouts. They only need a field goal, and their kickers made a 60-yarder or something, or a 59-yarder. So it's not like that's going to be an easy task, but it's still doable. 1st and 10 from the 25. Allen drops back to throw. He's under pressure. He gets sacked. Kalijah Cansey gets him for a loss of 6. It's 2nd and 16 at the 19. I hope y'all can't hear that when the Amazon listening device decides to speak. I don't know why it's so loud. I keep resetting the volume down to like 2, and yet it keeps getting turned back up by nothing. As that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bills up to the 41. He got brought down inbounds. They're running out of time. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Go down, Shakir. He goes out of bounds with 4 seconds left. It's 2nd and 2. They did have a timeout, but, oh, man. It's Hail Mary time. 4 seconds left from the 49, down by 3. Allen drops back to throw. He throws it to the outside. They have 1 second. Okay. So that was by design, apparently. 1 second left to go. They need to throw a Hail Mary, not that whatever weird clock time save play is. They're running it again. It's not going to work. It almost worked, but Allen underthrew it, so Shakir had to turn around. If he hit Shakir in stride, that was a touchdown. They win. Instead, he underthrew it, so Shakir had to spin, make the grab. Bucs win off of luck and stupidity from the Bills. Also, the Bills were only even in it because of luck, because of the amount of times Matt Gay missed. He missed 3 field goals that game. That is brutal. I don't think I've ever seen in Madden a kicker miss 3 reasonable, makeable field goals. So let's, yep, you're disappointed. I'm disappointed too. He didn't do crap. Also, he got flattened on the ground. Under siege. We did not stop the floodgates. Oh, wait. We did something good, I guess? I don't know what that meant, but okay. I didn't really read it because I was just assuming it was going to be like, yeah, you guys suck. We let up like 5 sacks, so I don't know how that was a good performance by anybody up front or the quarterback. Let's see. Staff. McDermott getting another upgrade to after-school tutoring. That's always nice. It's what you want to see. But the Bills, they have fallen to 4-4. They have returned to the realm of 500 as the Dolphins are starting to give an opportunity to pull away. Well, the Patriots are attempting to surge back after they've gone 2 in a row after starting 0-5. And actually, the Dolphins are playing the Patriots, so either the Patriots start catching up or the Dolphins start pulling away. Either way, it's going to be interesting. Anyway, let's go over to the Bucks. Oh, man. Short week. We won the game, so I don't care about anything else. No days off. 2,500 XP for the entire offense. I wish it was. I honestly would rather take 1,000 for the entire team, but okay. Let's upgrade some players. Rashad White with an upgrade, going up to 83 overall. That's pretty good. Kalijah Cansey with an upgrade. See, that's the other thing that throws me off. He's a speed rusher. As an inside guy, you shouldn't be a speed rusher. Why is he a speed rusher? The game says he's 6'1". That's fine. What's his face? James Houston is 6'1". So you know what? I'm fine with it. No, I'm done. I'm not conflicted with it. James Houston's 6'1", and he's a sack machine when he's healthy. So you know what? It's fine. I don't care. Trey Palmer up to a 76. That's pretty good. We like to see it. Oh, his speed went up. He's got 96 speed. Send him deep and huck it to him. Rojo getting an upgrade. Nick Leverett getting an upgrade. Does he go up in overall? He does. He goes up to a 69. Nice. Very nice overall. Tanner Hudson getting an upgrade. Forgot he's not even on the team. Cody Mauch, who is not... He's only the long snapper for us right now, because that's the best way to get him plays. But he only has 114 plays because he's only in for kickoff, or not kickoffs. He's only in for field goals and punts and PATs. So, plus he was in the preseason. So he's not exactly rocketing up, but you know, he's getting reps here and there. We're doing our best to give him to him. Bendenach with an upgrade. Not going anywhere. He's still a 60, but he's a better 60 overall. If you can even think of that as a thing. And Raekwon O'Neal, avoiding being a scheme fit by going up in overall. Darn you, O'Neal. Please stay low so we can make you fit the scheme instead of you going up in overall. Garr. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. As Todd Bowles maxes out after school tutoring, which we like to see. And I got to go over the stats. So the Falcons are still on top of the Bucks because the Bucks lost the game against them last week, so the Falcons have the tiebreaker. But so the Bucks are down by half a game against the Falcons. Let's look at the box score, shall we? Jameis Winston. He was 27 of 48, 56%, 317 yards, but only 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Clean day from Jameis. When he plays clean, this team is really good. Josh Allen, on the other hand, he was 25 of 52, 48%, really bad, 388 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 picks. He had a rough day. He was not playing up to his best abilities. Rushing-wise, Rashad White, 23 carries for 121 yards and a touchdown. Solid day on the ground. Josh Allen, 6 for 85. He was pretty good. James Cook, 15 for 47 and a touchdown. Nah. Devin Singletary, 5 for 36. That's good. Jameis Winston, 1 for 19. Ko Keefe, the fullback, 2 for 3 and a touchdown. You love to see it. You love that fullback representation. That's all for the rushing stats. Receiving, Trey Palmer, 6 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown. He's kind of off and on. It seems like he has a great game, and then a meh game, and then a great game, and then a meh game. But you know what? I'm okay with that. He's developing. Chris Godwin also had a great game, 8 catches for 100 yards. Dawson Knox, 5 for 94 and a touchdown. Zay Jones, 5 for 90. Gabe Davis, 6 for 89. Khalil Shakir, 4 for 76. Cade Otton, 5 for 59 and a touchdown. James Cook, 3 for 26. Mike Evans, 2 for 24. Rashad White, 5 for 23. Reggie Gilliam, 1 for 8. Devin Singletary, 1 for 5. And O.J. Howard, also 1 for 5. Defensively, solo tackle leader on the game was Tremaine Edmonds with 7. Assisted tackle leader on the game was a tie between 3 guys. Antoine Winfield Jr., Sean Murphy-Bunting, and Ed Oliver all had 7. Total tackle leader is a tie between Devin White and Tremaine Edmonds, both with 12. Tackle for loss leader was Tryon Shrinka and Vita Vea, both with 4. Sacks, Tryon Shrinka had 3.5. Kalijah Cansey had 1.5. Greg Rousseau had 1. Logan Hall had 1, and that was it. Interceptions. I don't believe any were pick sixes, were they? No. Mike Edwards had 1 interception. Sean Murphy-Bunting had 1. Jamel Dean had 1. And Carlton Davis had a takeaway. Fumbles, none. Blocked kicks, none. Safeties, none. Defensive scores, none. Just because I wasn't here the entire time, Scotty Miller and McLeod didn't have a kick return touchdown, and we've still yet to see a punt return touchdown. I cannot wait to see a punt return touchdown. Please, game, give us a punt return touchdown. Anyway, up next is Houston at Carolina. So the number 1 overall pick versus the number 2 overall pick, with very different teams compared to last time. Very different teams. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like, there was a lot of guys on that Texans team that were free agents that were big contributors. But it's fine. Because they did also get a couple guys back. They got DeAndre Hopkins back. They got Jadeveon Clowney back. They got Charles Omenihu back. They got DJ Reader back. Who else did they get back? I don't know. They got worse on the O-line, that's for sure. They also got worse at corner. Just at DB in general, they got worse. They got worse at linebacker because they lost Blake Cashman and somebody else. Who was the other linebacker they had? Because it wasn't always the kid that we have now starting as their main. Oh, they had Denzel Perriman, I believe, who was pretty good for them until he got hurt, and then Christian Harris took over, and he never looked back. But he wasn't ready to do that at the start of the season, so. Attaboy, Mechie. You know what game I want to play? I want to play Mario Galaxy again. I love that game. I'm not going to lie. That is probably my favorite game of all time. Like, I played it on the Wii. I played it again on the Wii U. I played it several times on both. And then I played it again when the Switch version came out. Obviously, there wasn't a Wii U version. I just played it on the Wii U, the Wii U's Wii player. But I love that game. That is one of my favorite games ever. Oh, I know it's on the Dolphin, but I don't want to. If I do get the Dolphin, I don't want to use it for that. I want to use it for like Mario Kart or like Wii Play or Wii Sports. Although I don't know if I can do Wii Sports on that. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. We'll see. And by we, I mean I'll see, because I'm not playing that on here. I don't want to mess up the algorithm I'm trying to pierce. So I'm just gonna keep going with Madden for now. If I do end up growing a community, then I'll branch out in other games. But I would like to grow a fan base first, or a community first, and then branch out from there, not have nothing and do nothing, because that would be dumb. From everything I've seen, consistency is key. Like with YouTube, just continuing to upload, that is key. With Twitch, it's not exactly consistency, it's just continuing to do it, you know? Like eventually you'll get pushed up and up and up, and eventually things will start working. But that's a long eventually, and it's also a big maybe. There's a big asterisk to that, because it's not a guarantee. It's just the model of how you can make it work. But, you know, oh, it doesn't matter right now anyway. What matters right now is that I have to go to the bathroom, and there is a game to get started. And you all know what that means. At least I would assume you do, unless you have the cognitive functioning of a 12-year-old and younger. Actually, you know what? I can't say that, because 12-year-olds may be the people who watch this. Unless you have the cognitive function of a literal toddler. I don't imagine toddlers are going to want to watch this. Okay, dude, what the hell is going on? Alright, we're just going to... I gotta restart. Wow, that was bad. Like, that was just bad. There's no way around that. That was a bad run. What even happened? Like, why did the lineman end up in the second row? And why was I stuck? It's like this guy dropped a bunch, and then the other guy came up, and I couldn't get through him. Oh, come on. We didn't get the fumble, but we did get both things. So we're going to bull rush here. See, that's what should have happened before, but it didn't. I went all wonky on me. That's weird. I really wish you could control which side the bull rush took you, but as far as I know, you can't. Which is really annoying, because having to always go to the right means power rushers either have the opportunity to bull rush, or they have to rip, and ripping sucks. And club really sucks, so... Like, if I hold this and then swim, it doesn't... Or bull rush, it doesn't work. Like, I have to... What was that? I don't know what just happened. Why did he not do a move? That was weird. Either way, bull rush, and get the sack. There we go. Attaboy Horton. I do think it's weird that all of LSU decided to say, like, nah, we don't want to be in the game. Not all of them, but, like, a majority of LSU's, like, upperclassmen were just like, nah, we don't want to. Like, for what reason? What did you gain by not being in the game? Like, you gain nothing. You actively lose by not being in the game, because if you're in the game, you get free stuff, and you get money. Like, you get a free copy, you get money, you get to be in the game. Like, I'd sign up for that. I do wish that they would put coordinators in this game. Like, actual coordinators, not just fill-in made-up dudes. That'd be pretty cool if they did that. You know, at least have the initial coordinators be guys that are actually coordinators, actual team guys. And then, you know, have the backups be all guys that, you know, are fake. Because, like, it's a little bit messed up to have... I guess not really, to have guys that are coordinators in real life but not part of a team. I guess it wouldn't be that messed up. Because they have free agents in here that aren't people on teams. And you're allowed to just pick and choose and sign from there. So, I guess it wouldn't be that messed up. I don't know. I would like it if they did that. They're not going to, because that would cost them more money because they have to put more people in the game, and they don't want to spend more money. But I would like it if they did that. All right, we got an upgrade at least. Lonnie Johnson get an upgrade. Our number 3 corner going up to 73 overall. Unfortunately, he's already 27. Otherwise, I'd be focus training him. But instead, here we are, stuck in need of a corner and in need of a safety for next season. Unless the old man that we have in the back end doesn't retire and doesn't regress. At least not bad, but he's going to. There's no way he doesn't. He's like 36. The team, Kenyon Green got hurt, which is unfortunate. Why he got hurt, I have no idea. But he got hurt, so offense looks good. Yeah, offense looks good. Let's go over to the defense. Defense also seems good. Off of just a quick glance, yeah, it's good. All right, that's good. Special teams. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just seeing things. Come on, Dylan Horton. At least take the backup job from Brennan Scarlett. And same thing with you, Hill. Take the job away from Cotchery. We need you to keep progressing. Just a little bit by little bit. That's all it needs to be. Doesn't need to be big. Doesn't need to be a lot each year. Just needs to be enough. Also, yeah, Kareem Jackson, what is he, 36, 35? He's 35. So he's almost guaranteed to either retire or regress down to like a Civ 75. And that would be bad. So we need a new corner because we only have 2 corners. We need a third, and we need another safety. So it's all bad. Anyway, special teams looks fine, and the specialists it all look good to me. All right, let's get into the next team. Who are they playing? They're playing the Panthers. Texans are actually 3-3, which is kind of shocking. I feel like they've been playing atrociously, and yet they're actually not that bad. Panthers, on the other hand, they're 2-4, which I guess is only a game apart if you think about it. Because if you win one, you get a win, and you don't lose. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain the way that math is being done in my head. That makes it interesting. So I'm just not going to try to make it interesting. Because obviously, yes, you win one, your win total goes up. You lose one, your win total doesn't go up. It's because the other one doesn't go up. You know, it's like 2-4 and 3-3 don't look even remotely close. But if the 3-3 team loses, they become 3-4, and the 2-4 teams becomes 3-4. Like the records become even. But if the 3-3 team wins, then they become 4-3, and the losing team becomes 3-4, or not 3-4. Wait, what am I saying? They become 2-5. My bad. So then it creates the illusion of more separation, when really it's just 2 games. Because 4-3 looks worlds better than 2-4 or 2-5. And that's just because of the way that your brain processes numbers. Because in general, people aren't actually able to quantify numbers very effectively in their head. Like the difference, they can't correctly identify it mentally. It's weird. Like people can't, they physically or mentally cannot comprehend the scale of a billion. It's just not possible. Like you can say a billion, you can equate it to other things, but you cannot mentally comprehend the scale of 1 billion something. And part of that's just because when would you ever need to? And the way that we are developed as creatures, when are we ever going to see a billion anything? Like anything small enough for us to reasonably see a billion of, we can't see in the first place, so it doesn't matter. And anything bigger than that, there aren't a billion of them. So, unless you're counting money, in which case, yeah, there's a couple people with a billion of that, but even they can't necessarily quantify it. They just have it. Oh, it's gold anyway. All right, we're good. Bryce Young is small. All right, low throw does that. What about a high throw? What if I go high to square? Why is the dog laying over there? That's not even a comfortable spot there, bud. What are we doing? I mean, if you're comfortable, that's fine, but, like, you don't look comfortable. Well, don't look at me like that. I'm not telling you what to do. No, quit. I don't know. This dog is weird. He's weird. You're weird. It's alright, though. You're a good boy. I like dogs. They're very fun. Now, granted, sometimes they're not fun. Like when you have to deal with a lot of things that they're doing. Like ones that need constant supervision because they do things they're not supposed to. Or ones that are just grumpy old tubs of lard. I'm just kidding. They're fine. But, they can be hard. They are hard work. That's the thing that makes me confused. Like, why? Like, some people, like, will have a kid, they'll have a dog, and it's like, brother. Usually it's not a dude. It's like, but like, dude, like, what are we doing? You're not qualified to do this. Why are you doing that? But at the same time, some people, they go to a shelter, they see a dog, and they're like, oh, it's cute, and then they come home with a dog. And, kids are a whole different story, but similar mindset when it comes to, oops, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Is this only the second game? This is only the second game. My gosh, I am already losing it. I am tired. I don't even know why I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I slept in, and then I did the recap, and then I took a nap, which I didn't mean to. And now I'm here doing this. Like, I haven't done much today. I have a lot that I have to get done, but I don't have to get it done right now. I just have to have it done. I really don't even have to have it done today. The only thing I had to have done today was the trash, and I'm going to do that this evening. The main thing I wanted to get done while the light was the fire pit stuff that I had to clean up. But I already did that. Patty Fisher with an upgrade too. That's nice. If he was a year younger, I'd be tempted to try and develop him into this spot, because obviously the plan going forward is Brandon Smith. The plan is to let him take this job and give him the opportunity to have it at least for one more season. Because, I mean, we have so many other holes that we need to fill that having a young linebacker developing isn't really that big of a deal. Like, we have to fill this other hole at D-tackle. Vernon Butler ain't it. We have to fill this hole that's going to be made at safety because Worley's going to regress and Norman's going to retire. We got to fill this hole at other linebacker because Patty Fisher probably ain't it, and Marquise Haynes is going to regress. He's like 30. Excuse me. We need help. I guess we don't really need that much help on offense. We really don't need any help at receiver. Receiver's fine. Curtis Samuel, Jonathan Mingo, and DJ Moore make a good trio. We need help at offensive line. We're going to need at least one because Trey Turner and Andrew Norwell are both going to get progressively worse. Trey Turner's the lower overall guy to start with, so I imagine his regression is going to be way worse, but I don't know. We'll see. Tight end, we'll keep developing Tremble. So really, it just comes down to what defensive hole we got to fill first. And like safety's probably the most important one to fill, and it's the hardest one to fill if we wait. You know, linebacker's hard to fill, but it's not a pressing issue, so to speak. Because if we do have to rock with Patty Fisher, Shaq Thompson, and Brandon Smith, you know, I've seen worse. But definitely we need to replace the D tackle. The only problem is we don't have a first round pick, so we don't pick till the second round. So we're gonna have a second hand choice of DBs for safety or linebackers. That's probably where we're gonna end up having to pick from. We're probably gonna end up having to take a linebacker. I suppose Jamie Robinson could do it if we really need him to. In fact, next focus training spot that opens up, keep an eye out for Jamie Robinson. Because the thing about Brandon Smith is, as much as I'd like to get him going with the focus training, it's not as pressing because he's already starting. You know, he's out on the field almost every play because of being the sub linebacker and everything. So he's already getting developed. So perhaps Jamie will be the next guy in. Why is Curtis Samuel not in as the slot receiver? Get your 5'11 ass in the slot there, buddy. I'm not going to make Mingo do it. Mingo's 6'2". I'm not going to make DJ Moore do it. He's 6 foot and he's the 1. He wants to be outside. You are the 2. You are the slot. I didn't mean to click adjust lineup. I need to go to depth chart. Whoops. Samuel, buddy, baby, we need you. We need you in the slot, baby. We need you. We need you in the slot. We need you running those inside routes. We need you. We need you in there, buddy. We need you. Oh yeah, get in there. Where is he? There he is. Get up in there. Yeah, Curtis Samuel back in the slot. We're good. We're golden. My throat hurts. Oh, this week has destroyed my throat. That's the only downside of doing this all day. It kills my throat. I am not used to talking that much. But other than that, everything looked good, I believe. So, we play the game. And by we, I mean the game plays the game. And I'm going to go to the bathroom as soon as we get it going because I have to go to the bathroom. I'm tempted to take my food with me to the bathroom. I'm not going to, but I'm thinking about it because I am hungry and it's sitting right there. And it's cooled off by now. I haven't touched it because I was doing all this. And I wanted to get this all done with. So, I'll just hurry up so I can eat it. I'll be right back.
In it to win it. On the ready. Watch the middle. You gotta keep him out. Get that! Slow it down! Keep it together, offense. Keep it together. Baby, let's go! Keep running! Good calls, offense! Get the momentum, hero! Keep running! Get the ball! That boy! Just run away!
Come on, line.
Joseph Charlton in formation for the Panthers.
Big D! This is a no-score defense! Let's go, defense! Go, defense!
Play some
Defense out there, boys! Get the momentum here, D! Pass the ball, carry!
Shut him down.
Get smacked down on him! Get the ball! Get him! Get back, defense!
All right, I'm back. Got to settle in real quick, and then I can start eating my food finally. All right, that's good. That's a touchdown. It's not a touchdown, but it's close. It's 1st and goal. What a throw. What a strike by C.J. Stroud to Tank Dell. Oh, man. Whew. All right, that's good. Now to eat. Gosh, this pasta's good. First and goal from the 3. Stroud hands it off to Foreman up the middle. He doesn't get much. He only gets a yard. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 2. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Stroud on 2nd down, hands it off. That's going to be down to the 1 for Pierce. It's now 3rd and goal. Looking to go up by 2 touchdowns here. Can they punch it in? They've tried twice on the ground already. Stroud fakes the handoff, keeps it on the read option. He gets in. Touchdown. C.J. Stroud on the read option. Keeps it and gets in. And with that, Texans are already up 2 touchdowns. Looks like that's their 2 first drives as well. That kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded in the end zone as Demir Bird takes a knee. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. Young hands it off. McCaffrey up the middle. He powers forward for a 5-yard carry. It's now 2nd and 5 at the 30. Young throwing. That's over the middle. That's incomplete. Trumbull can't hang on. They didn't re-sign Hayden Hurst, did they? Like, he's a free agent now. He should be. I hope he is. Because, like, if they're wasting money on him when they have Tommy Tremble, who they should really be working on trying to get to be what he could be, then that's just a bad business decision. I mean, drafting Hayden Hurst in the first place by the Ravens was a bad business decision because I don't recall him ever really being even good for him.
Ground and pound, baby. Let's go.
Let's get a few yards on this one, oh.
Young throwing right side. That's caught.
Paid for this.
That's Curtis Samuel, baby. Back in after being out for several weeks. Second and 5. Young drops back to throw. Rolls out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's going to get the first. He's going to get a lot more as he slides at the 25. 20-yard scramble there by the little man. The little fella. And the crowd is doing the chant. I will die on the hill of saying that as far as NFL chants go, the Panthers have one of the best ones. Like the Browns one is dumb because it's just barking. The Bengals one is dumb because it's the same one as the Saints. I think the Chiefs is the same as Florida State's, which is cool, but like it doesn't have the band, it doesn't have the feel. It's not the same. You know, it's the same, but it's not the same as the Panthers score a touchdown there. Bring it back down to a one-score game as it's going to be 7-14, assuming they make the PAT. But, like, I don't know, the Steelers don't have one. They just play Renegade a bunch. I don't know if the Seahawks have one. I don't know if the Steelers have one. The Ravens, I don't know. Something about Ravens flock or whatever. Eagles have fly, Eagles fly. Bears have bear down. I just think the Panthers one is the best one. Like when the Panthers are rocking and they've got that whole crowd into it, there's something about it, man. You know, and those Cam Newton years with it, oh man, it was special. Of course, that was before he was washed. Now he is definitively not one of the 32 best quarterbacks in the world, meaning he should not be a starting quarterback, and he will not be a very good backup because he draws too much of a media circus. So he should not be signed unless he's willing to take a quiet backup role, not make any noise, not cause any stirs, and just be a good teammate. It's a shame, too, because at the peak of his talents, he was unstoppable. But unfortunately, the injuries have caught up to him, the age has caught up to him, he's just not the same anymore. Oh, man. Whew, this pasta is really good. It's like, it's not spicy, but it's got just enough of a kick to it to where you taste something. You know? It's kind of like a spaghetti with cheese, but it's got like a kick sauce. It's a sauce with a kick to it. It's not huge. Not a huge kick, but it's still good. Speaking of good, the Panthers defense plays up to its potential there, getting a stop. And the Texans are going to have to punt the ball away. Oh. Ah, it got away. We've still not seen a single block kick. I'm not convinced we're going to see one at any point all year. I mean, we are in week 8, and we have yet to see one. So I don't know. Speaking of which, I gotta get working on uploading. Well, no, week 7, part 2 isn't as long. It's only a little over an hour because Madden did the whole EA Sports thing where it stopped working. So it's only one game, and then part 3 is gonna be super long again. but it's all worth it because it means we speed ran through a full week in 2 days, which is impressive. And it's gonna be 4 days in YouTube time because I have to upload part one, upload part two, upload part three, and then upload the recap. So it's a little bit off, but I mean it's still gonna be fine. Oh, they're punting. I didn't even realize it was fourth down. I'm busy eating. This stuff is so good. Like Costco's such a treasure trove of just good food that you never knew existed. Oh man. Costco, you should sponsor me. I'd promote the hell out of that. Cause y'all's stuff is real good. I mean they sell damn near everything, so I imagine if you steal everybody's marbles and then you sell everyone marbles, there will be some good marbles in there. That was a bad analogy. But you get what I mean. If you sell enough stuff, at least some of it's going to be good. What are we doing indeed, Mr. Crowdman? I don't know how well you guys can hear the crowd or anything. Unfortunately, I know my breathing still kind of picks up on the mic. It actually kind of picks up a lot, which, you know, I don't really know what to do about that. I have the sensitivity turned down a bunch. I have the actual microphone pointed away from my face. So you'd think at that point it would still be kind of, it'd be good at not picking it up super well. But it picks up every single breath, and I don't know what to do about it. The only real solution is to continue talking the entire time and never stop, because then my voice is always heard over top of the breathing. But eventually I do need to breathe in, which is loud when I'm talking like that, because I gotta get the air in. And unfortunately my nose is stuffed up right now, so breathing through the nose is not a quiet option either, as it's now 3rd and 10. Stroud throwing, touchdown. Touchdown. Jordan Thomas. Or Brevin Jordan, not Jordan Thomas, my bad. I don't know why I said Jordan Thomas. He's a... I don't know who that is, I'm going to be honest. Kickoff is returned poorly to the 23. Should have taken a touchback. 1st and 10 Panthers. Bryce Young hands it off McCaffrey. Can't even make one guy miss. Come on, McCaffrey. What, he washed? Is he going to his 28-year-old season this upcoming year? I think he is. He's starting to get up there. He's starting to get a little long in that tooth. And it doesn't bode well for running backs when they get long in that tooth. So we'll see how he does. See, that's the thing, right? I am of the firm believer that a power rusher or a power runner, like a big bruising running back, a power back, they can play for as long as they want. As long as they're willing to put in the time in the weight room, they can continue to play, because as long as they're not like horrendously injured like the Seahawks old guy was. What's his name? I'm not talking about Marshawn Lynch. I'm talking about the other guy that they had. It was like Chris something or something like that. Oh, what was his name? Oh, what was his name? I can't remember it. Oh, but he was an example of like a power back getting hurt a bunch, which doesn't happen as much as you'd think. But like power backs can play for as long as they want because the things they rely on, their vision, their strength, their leverage, that stuff doesn't go away. The things that go away are the speed. The speed and the quickness and the agility, that stuff fades. But guess what? If you never relied on it in the first place, it doesn't matter when it goes. You'll still be fine. That's why Frank Gore could play for so long. That's why Carlos Hyde was, a quality back for as long as he was. It's part of why Derrick Henry's been good for as long as he has. It's why I believe Nick Chubb was able to come back from the injury he had in college, and why he may still be able to come back from the one he had last season. Like, it's all just a matter of what do you rely on, and can your body do that still? That throw is going to be caught by Tank Dell. Not a great gain, but, it's 3rd and 11 at the 23. CJ Stroud throwing screen pass to Hopkins. He does not go outside, so gets brought down by Brandon Smith, and that's going to be 4th down. I tell you, he plays way above his overall. That's part of why I'm so content with letting him play. He is better than the number says. Which is why it's a real shame he got cut in real life. Because it kind of makes me look like an idiot for having him play when IRL he's not even on a team. Ugh. Oh, McCaffrey on the carry. Picks up 3. I mean, if AJ Klein hadn't come back to play for the Bills at the end of the season, and he had stayed out of the game, it would have been Brandon Smith's job from the start. So, oh my gosh. Not only is my nose already kind of stuffed up, this stuff, I mean, I've said it has a little bit of a kick to it. So, it doesn't have to be much. It'll get my nose running like a water fountain. So, I gotta go blow it real quick. I'll be right back.
This defense is asleep.
Do better than this.
Joseph Charlton in punt formation for the Panthers.
What is it with the Texans and third and long screen passes to DeAndre Hopkins? That's weird. Anyway, that punt is returned to the 25. It's going to be first and 10 Panthers. Ugh. McCaffrey only has 117 rushes on the season. That's kind of low, I feel like. Oh, man. Bryce Young drops the throw on first down. He's going to fire it downfield. It's caught. Not Terrace Marshall. Mingo. What's his first name? Mingo. Jonathan Mingo for a 17-yard reception. He's not Barkevius Mingo, although they may be related. I don't know. Alright, dude, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to listen to Keep Pounding anymore. It's very loud. Alright, 2-minute warning here. 21-7 with 2 minutes to go. Panthers are driving, 2nd and 8 at their own 45. Young drops back to throw. He's under pressure. He throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 8 at the 45. All right, I got to turn the volume back up. It's uncanny having this play without any sound at all. It's weird. Young to throw on 3rd and 8. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. DJ Moore. That's going to be a first down as they hurry up to get to the line. From the 46 now. Young drops back to throw. Fires it. It's picked off. Intercepted. Christian Harris. He went the wrong way to try and get the pick 6, but he took the ball away, so it doesn't really matter. And the Texans are going to have a minute and a half from about midfield to score again and extend their lead. Stroud drops back to throw. Rolls out to his left, and he's going to get brought down. Brian Burns gets the sack for a loss of 12. It's going to bring up 2nd and 22, backed up to the 36, and I believe the Texans are ready to just call it quits on the half. Stroud actually is going to throw, so they're not quite ready. Checks it down to Dameon Pierce over the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 15 at the 43. Stroud to throw again. Running up the middle. He fires it downfield. It's caught. A wide open Dameon Pierce down to the 23-yard line. Take a timeout. 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 Oh my gosh, they wasted like 4 seconds not taking a timeout. 34 seconds left to go. It's 1st and 10 at the 23. They have 1 timeout left. Stroud to throw. Fires over the middle. That's caught. Dameon Pierce. First down to the 11. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh my God. Are they going to let the clock run out and then take a timeout and then try to kick a field goal? No, they're going to go for it. Fires it out right side. That's dumb. That was a dumb throw. Now they take the timeout. They're going to kick the field goal. Oh, this Madden AI is so bad at clock management. It's infuriating. Their situational awareness is atrocious, and their clock management is garbage. Oh, either way, that kick is good. 24-7. 2 seconds left in the half. 0 seconds left in the half. Without magic on the return, which there is none, we're going to go in a half with the Panthers down by 17 points. Panthers will receive the second half kickoff. That was fielded at about the goal line, brought back to the 27. And somehow, a guy who's not even the return man got hurt. One of the blockers, Terrace Marshall. Hey, buddy, you can't afford to get hurt. You're a backup. And that's going to be a flag. I wonder what the flag is. Probably offsides. Yep.
man, I'm back to eating as soon as McCaffrey actually has a good run. Oh, Young, hands off, McCaffrey up the middle, and he didn't get much there. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 44.
Do this, offense.
McCaffrey right side, that's going to be a pickup of 3. 3rd and 4 at the 46.
You can score on these guys.
Ooh, nice catch there by DJ Moore. Yeah, it's 1st and 10. How many times are you going to show this replay of this 5-yard throw? My gosh. Oh, man. Why are the dogs barking? They're barking, one of them is breathing really heavy. That's alarming. Hey, you don't even know what you're barking at. You're laying on the floor. No, quit barking. Lay down. Hey, you don't even know what he's barking at. You're just barking because he's barking. He probably sees a little girl on like a scooter or something across the street. Because he's insane. Alright. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Young has the Panthers. Oh, never mind. They're not in the red zone anymore because Clowney said no. It's an 11-yard sack there. It's 2nd and 21 at the 27. We saw it. We saw the sack. We don't need to see a replay. Wasn't that impressive? Young keeps it on the read option, and he gets 1 yard. Who is that? Justin Reed sees it all the way, and winds up making a stop. 3rd and 20. Young hands it off. McCaffrey up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle. Man, he almost had hope that he could get there, but he did not. It's going to be 4th and 8. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Probably. I mean, they don't have to, but they're going to. That's up and good, so it's now 10-24. Panthers cut the lead down to 14 points. So it's 2-score game now. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry, my commentary has been atrocious for this one. I'm just very tired and very hungry and eating. Oh, Stroud throws it while he's getting hit. Threw it away while he was getting hit. It's 3rd and 11. Oh, man. Stroud changing the play. They got to score a couple times more still because the Panthers are still within the distance of making it a close game here. That thing was quacking all the way down to Tank Dell, but he still caught it at the 50. That thing was a wibble wobbling all the way down. Look at that. That's dang near spinning sideways. I do wish that they added effects of rain and snow and temperature and all that stuff and heat. You know, like snow, the ball is harder to catch. You know, the field's slipperier. Like, I don't know what else happens when it snows. But like rain, the ball gets wet over time. Like that's the difference between snow and rain that it could be is like with rain as it goes on, like each drive they start with a brand new ball that was dry, kept dry beforehand. But that drive keeps going and that ball gets more and more wet. So the quarterback gets less accurate, the receivers, can't hang on to it as easy. It's actually kind of hard to fumble a wet football if you're holding it well. Because it almost like sticks. It's almost kind of sticky once you're holding it. It's really slick to grab, but once it's in there, it's kind of sticky. Not like it's gonna stick. I don't know. It's just weird. I think holding on to a wet football isn't that hard. Holding on to a cold, frozen football, though, now that could cause some problems if you're squeezing it too hard. But I don't know. I wish weather mattered. And then like heat, you could get fatigued faster if it's hot out. Give the Dolphins an actual advantage. Like for northern teams coming down to the south, when it's hot out, they should fatigue faster. And like the northern teams, at least the outdoor northern teams, shouldn't be as affected when there's adverse conditions caused by, snow and cold. But I don't know. Would it be that hard to implement? Probably not. Although the way that they would probably implement it would be like, oh man, if there's rain, everyone has these stats lowered by this much. Oh man, if there's snow, everyone has these stats lowered by this much. Oh man, if it's, marked as an extra hot day, everyone has these stats lowered by this much, and that's it. There's nothing dynamic about it. There's nothing like interesting about it. It's just a flat debuff to anyone who it would apply to, which is dumb, and I hate that. And that's what EA loves to do, so it's almost exactly what they probably would do if that was the case. And Bryce Young throws it away. For knowing he's down 17 and supposedly being so smart, you'd think he wouldn't throw it away on third down. Oh man. Why's my phone going off? Oh crap. I gotta get it. Oh. What is that? Oh, it's not a real person. Oh, well then who cares? Alright. Oh, I did get a text though. Who's this? Oh, yeah. Oh man. I need a drink. I gotta clean up my stuff. So I'll be right back. That's gonna be holding. So that play's not gonna matter.
Who's the ball in our team?
Do it now! Do it now! Want the ball! Okay, this could be it. It's gonna be a good day, boys!
That's how it's done.
I believe in you, offense!
Get a
Pay dirt,
touchdown,
fellas.
baby! Get a touchdown!
Yeah, keep him guessing.
Throw step, step.
Get that! Stop it! Come on! Too bad! Who's he throwing to? Come on, why would you throw it? Gave it back to Ross. Shoot! Look where he's throwing. What are you doing? Back, boys! Force the back! Let's go, defense! Hit the ground! Do it! Hold him on the line!
Put the smack down on the boys.
Shut that down!
Incompletion.
Oh, baby, you know what?
All right. 2nd and 10. Damian Pierce being a big man, as it's going to be 3rd and 3. Oh, man. I am tired. I don't know why I'm suddenly so tired. I don't want to do only 2 games. Obviously, that's bad. You know, it sets up a bad pace, because that means it's going to take 8 days just to get through the actual games, and then another day, so 9 days to get through 1 week, which isn't great. But at the same time, like, I don't know how many more games I'm going to be able to get through when it's like, when I can only do it at night anyway. So we'll see how much longer I go for tonight. It is already 6 o'clock almost, which is kind of wild to me because it doesn't feel like it's that late. All right, here's the thing. It feels like it's late, but it doesn't feel like it's late, if that makes sense. As defense gets flagged that time. 2nd and 1 at the 5. Texans on top by 17. I mean, they can kind of put this game away here if they score a touchdown. Because I don't think the Panthers' offense is potent enough to score, you know, over 30. Well, okay, that's not true because we saw them put up 50-some points against the Dolphins a couple weeks ago. So that's actually just a lie. They absolutely can put up enough points to come back in this, but I don't think they will. As Stroud hands it to Pierce, he gets 1 yard. It's 2nd and goal. Damian Pierce has 12 carries for 25 yards. This ground game is atrocious. Another carry for Pierce, and this time, as soon as he finally breaks to the open, he gets caught from behind. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So it's 27-10 with the Texans on top and primed to score, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. 3rd and goal at the 5. And that's a touchdown. Brevin Jordan right over the middle, wide open. And the Texans are going to take a big lead. 24-point lead here in the 4th. You know what that means? They're 1 touchdown away from. But I'm not going to say it just in case it's listening. And if it's listening, it knows as soon as I say it. Oh, man. Honestly, the biggest issue with all this, the biggest issue with all this is that I have to do it from the PlayStation. You know, if I could do it from the PC instead, if I had a PC, that'd be pretty good because that would mean it's probably in my room, which means I could kind of do this whenever. But I don't. I have it in my living room on the PlayStation where there's a bunch of people most of the time. So, you know, not great looks. Oh man, I'm so tired. I may only do these 2 games today. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, to be fair, 2 games is gonna be about the limit when everyone's back, and I can only do this at night anyway. So I think just to get into the swing of things, I'm only gonna do 2 today. And then going forward, I'm gonna try to get it every night, get 2 in each night. We'll see how that goes. Any days that come up where I have time to do more, and again, you gotta keep in mind, I did get 2 videos done today because I have the recap and I have this. And that's the nice part about the recap. They give me buffer time, and then I also have, all of week 7 to upload, or 2 parts to week 7 to upload. I got part 2 and part 3. Part 2 is going to go up tomorrow. Part 3 is going to go up the day after. So that takes me to Tuesday. Wednesday, you get the recap. Thursday, you'd get this. And then Friday would be the next time that I'd need to have something else done by. So, I don't know. It's just difficult, time-wise, to find the time to do this once things start getting busy again. But progress is progress, and we're making progress. And what was the longest week we've done so far? Or the most parts? It probably was week 1. Let's see. On my personal channel or account, my personal YouTube account. Let's go over here. I could pull it up on my laptop, but then I have to bring my laptop over to me. Let's see. So week 1 was 10 parts. Because week 1 I did 1 off, 2 games, 1 off, 1 off, 1 off, 2 games, 3 games, 1 off. 1, 2, 3 games. So that was the longest one, most definitely. Was 10 parts. And you know what? If early on me thought 10 parts wasn't that big of a deal, I guess I can't say modern me should say anything. So, you know what? That's fine. We're going to call it after this one because I am tired. I don't know why I'm so exhausted, but I am. And I'm going to listen to my body because I'm about to put my body through hell over the next few months as I try to get cut before football season starts. And then I cannot be cutting because otherwise I will yell at children. That's not good. So that gives me 2 months to get ready for August, which is when it all gets into full swing. As somebody just got denied. Did the Texans just go for it on 4th down? Is that what happened? I think it is. Panthers have it 1st and 10 at the 20. I mean, they're kind of just playing for pride at this point. They're very much outmatched as that's knocked away. They're not playing very well. They've only put up 10 points. They've allowed 34 points. Oh, they're not playing clean. They've given up the ball a time or 2, I think. Oh, boy. People are getting on Discord. That's lovely. And here's what I would do if I knew how it would be received was I would maybe just let a game play out in the background, Not really focus on it, just let it play and not give it any attention, not give it any thought, just let it play, do other stuff while it plays and then come back later and do something else with it. But I can't because of the fact that this is not, I'm not going to do that. Oh boy, they're getting in the Discord. Well, we gotta let this finish first, so. Oh man. Ugh. They're not pinging me, so that should mean that they're not doing anything right now, but will the Texans score a touchdown and end the game? Let's find out. Well, Dameon Pierce is working his way there. He's going to pick up 9. Probably his best run of the game. He's about to be at 20 carries. Ah, crap. They're pinging me now. Dameon Pierce. Okay, so he's at 20 carries for 81 yards. That's not terrible. That's like 4 yards a carry. Or something like that. Is it 4 yards a carry? Hold on. 80 divided by 20. Yeah, it is 4 yards a carry. Oh, no, a fumble. So he's not playing very good anymore. He fumbled the ball and lost it. Now the Texans have another chance. 1st and 10 at the 23. Whew, I gotta go to the bathroom. Do I risk going now? I don't think I should. I'm not gonna risk it. Because my luck, as soon as I come back, it'll be like, or by the time I come back, it'll have been over for a few minutes, and then I'll have problems copyright-wise because it's gonna be playing music at the end screen. So no, we're just not gonna worry about it. Oh, Bryce Young throwing. Caught over the middle. Can this time move any slower? Oh, 4th down. Are they going to go for it? They're gonna. They feel like they need it, which they definitely do. Down 24 with with about 7 minutes to go. They're not going to get it, though. That's knocked away. It's Texans ball, 1st and 10 at the 41. Please score a touchdown so I can sim. Again, I cannot sim unless it's a 30-point deficit or more. And they're not going to score with runs like that. Dameon Pierce backed up by a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 42. Neither team with 100 rushing yards today. That's bad. As Stroud throws it downfield, that's caught. Jordan, he's an athletic freak. He's a big fellow who's the speed of a wide receiver, but he's inconsistent at blocking and doesn't run good routes. That's why he's not a high overall. And also that run goes for -3 yards because it's a toss. And all of those weird tosses, none of them work. Oh, Stroud throwing, checks it down to the fullback, and he picks up nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 13 at the 21 because of course it is. Because why wouldn't they be picking up yards? Please, for the love of all things, score a touchdown. No, not run the ball. You're not going to get the first. You don't have good ball carrier vision. You run it like a, I don't even know what, like a bat. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's gross. Excuse me. So they're going to put themselves up by 27, which is cool and all, but it's not over 30 points, which means we still watch. we continue onward. Oh, my neck. That was fun. Why? Dude, Bryce Young, buddy, you're going to get your receivers killed. That was a terrible throw. He's probably throwing again here, too. There he is. Rolling out, throwing it over the middle, and he misses. Come on, buddy. You are 5'9" and 200 pounds if you're soaking wet. Gosh, he's so physically not a quarterback, you know? Like, there's so much physically, screaming, I am not a starting quarterback about him. You know, I'm sure that, and talent-wise, arm-wise, you know, he's fine. Mentally, he's apparently insane. Like super duper smart, super duper high IQ football-wise. You know, absolutely monster mentally. But, like, when you're 5'9", with only an okay arm, like, what are we doing? There was only one Drew Brees for a reason. Like, if it was that easy, somebody else would have done it by now. And Drew Brees wasn't even that small. He was like 6 foot. Maybe 5'11". But Brees wasn't like 5'9". Like, that's what Bryce Young is. Bryce Young is 5'9". He is not a quarterback size. And he's not, I don't think he's as athletic as he needs to be to make up for that. Like, Kyler Murray is 5'10", but he's super athletic. He's super fast. He's super escapable. He's really good at avoiding the hit. Bryce Young isn't. Oh, please kick the field goal. Go up by 30. Go up by 30. But 30 points means we got to wait for the Panthers to try. And let them at least take a drive, which is probably going to end the game anyway. So, oh, they're going to go for it. Never mind. Cool. So, this is either going to end the game or it's going to extend the game. It's going to extend the game as Brevin Jordan gets hurt. And it's 1st and 10 Panthers. Cool. And, like, I could just sim it now regardless, but that goes against the rule. And if I start breaking one rule, then then the rules stop meaning anything. And that's just not what I want to do. As that's going to be incomplete because Tremble can't get his feet down. 2nd down at 10. I can't wait to look at the stats from this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this bottle's hard to open. Young scrambling around in the backfield. He's getting chased. Is he going to get away? He does. He throws it. It's 3rd and 10 after he threw that one away to avoid the sack by Christian Harris. Wow, man, you really saved all that time. You really saved everyone's time, huh? Bryce Young dropping back. Under pressure immediately. He's going to get sacked. That's a safety. That's a safety. Charles O'Menihue gets him. And now they have to punt. Gosh, they are teasing me in the worst way possible because now it's a 1 point away from 30 points. But not quite 30 points. I have no idea who that returner was. Man, this is gross. Why does this tea taste so bad right now? Maybe it's because of the food I just ate. You know, some foods, if you eat them before you have something else, then it makes something else taste way worse than it should. Or just different. I think that maybe that sauce that I had makes the tea not taste good. Not that it tasted great before, because it's tea and I don't really care for tea. But it wasn't bad before, now it's bad. Thank goodness the Panthers aren't using timeouts, because that means that this should be the last play of the game. Unless the Texans throw for it, and it goes incomplete, and then they have to punt it. And then the Panthers have to run a play. No, they're going to run it. And it's going to go down, and that's going to do it. So the Texans win 39-10.
as the number 1 overall pick from I guess last year's draft now. Number 1 overall pick loses to number 2 overall pick, which is the opposite of what happened in real life, because in real life, the Panthers actually won that game, which was shocking because of what happened with the rest of the seasons for both of these teams. Obviously, with the Panthers going on to give the Bears Caleb Williams, while the Texans went on to lose in the divisional round of the playoffs. Nothing doing for the Panthers after the game. Not shocking, but upsetting. Let's see about the Texans. DeMeco Ryans with a lot of points. That's a lot of points for DeMeco Ryans. No upgrades, but he already has maxed out after-school tutoring, so that's just going to upgrade. Not all is lost. And his staff modification tree is almost done. He needs 3 more points to do that, and then we'll upgrade his defensive tree, and then his offensive tree, and then we'll work on the coordinators. 2 new injuries for this team. Dante Foreman out for 7 weeks. Brevin Jordan out for 3 with a foot fracture. That's not great. But, you know what? We got to win, so who cares? So the Panthers do fall to 2-5. Texans rise to 4-3, and they're, you know what? Despite everything, they're in it for the AFC South right now. I mean, they're 3 games behind. They're probably 3.5 games behind the Titans. I don't remember if they've played, but if they have, obviously the Titans won. They're probably 2.5 games or a game and a half behind the Colts. But, you know, they're still in it. At 4-3, that's not bad. All things considered. They're a 79 overall team, so the fact that they have a winning record right now is impressive. But let's look at the stats. C.J. Stroud, 30 of 44, 68%, 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Fantastic day. Bryce Young, 16 of 36, 44%, 130 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Bad day. Just an objectively bad day. Dameon Pierce on the ground, rushing-wise, 30 carries for 93 yards. Pretty inefficient. Also had that fumble loss. McCaffrey, 14 for 66. Bryce Young, 2 for 21. Dante Foreman, 3 for 3. And C.J. Stroud, 1 for 1 and a touchdown. Somehow... Oh, never mind. Oh, I didn't mean to close it. Gosh darn it. Oh, I gotta reopen it. Alright, we're on to receiving numbers. So, Tank Dell, 6 catches, 110 yards, pretty good. DeAndre Hopkins, 8 for 73 and a touchdown. DJ Moore, 7 for 67 and a touchdown. Dameon Pierce, 6 for 61. Nico Collins, 5 for 56. Brevin Jordan, 4 for 42 and 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Mingo, 2 for 24. Demir Bird, 2 for 18. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 11. Tommy Tremble, 1 for 8. And Ian Thomas, 1 for 3. Christian McCaffrey was 1 for -1. So that's one of the few times we do see somebody lose yards through the air. Doesn't happen often. Solo tackle leader for the day was Josh Norman with 6. Assisted tackle leader for the day was Shaq Thompson and Brandon Smith, both tied with 14 each. And total tackle leader was also a tie between Brandon Smith and Shaq Thompson, both with 19. Tackle for loss leader, Brian Burns and Jadeveon Clowney both had 5. Sacks. Jadeveon Clowney had 3. Jonathan Gennard had 3. Brian Burns had 2. Derek Brown had 1. Charles Omenihu had 1. Will Anderson had half a sack. DJ Reader had half a sack. And Henry Teodo had half a sack. Interceptions, Henry Teodo and Christian Harris both had 1. So both inside linebackers got 1. Well, okay, the 2 sub linebackers. Zach Cunningham is the starter, but I mean he played. Him and Teodo are splitting reps, and Teodo got half a sack, the same amount of tackles, and a pick. So that doesn't tell you who's playing better. I don't know what will. None of them were pick sixes though. Forced fumbles. There was one. It was forced by Brandon Smith on what's his name, on Dameon Pierce, and it was recovered by Shaq Thompson. There were no field goal. There were no block kicks. There was one safety scored by Charles Omenihu on his sack on Bryce Young, but there were no defensive touchdowns. So that's going to do it for the Panthers and Texans, or Texans at Panthers, and that's going to do it for today. Maybe I'll come back later tonight to do another 2 games late at night.
We'll see. It just depends. But yeah, I'm gonna close this for now. And when we come back, it'll be New Orleans at Indianapolis. Let's just take a look actually real quick. So the Cowboys, they're putting their undefeated streak against the Rams, who are 5-2. That's gonna be a good game, or should be a good game. The Commanders are putting it up against the Eagles at 4-3, and the Tennessee Titans are going up against the Falcons at 4-3 as well. So I think if anyone's got a shot to lose their undefeated streak so far, it's the Cowboys. I mean, the Titans are definitely the one with the most bizarre one. Like, of all the teams that start off undefeated for this long, if you told me the Titans were one of them, I'd say you're lying, because they shouldn't be, but they are. But the Commanders, I mean, they've always been talented. They're just a mess, and they're always talented in with the wrong players. Like, they have talent here, but they don't have talent here right now. But then they get talent here, but then the talent over here left. But now with everyone brought back, all the talent's there, and they're really good. So we'll see. Some upsets that could happen. You got the Saints at Colts. Honestly, could be an upset. Again, if Jake Hayner turns it on and he decides to just go, he could at any moment, and he'd be great. Bengals at 49ers could be an upset. Honestly, the Cardinals, with how they performed last week, they could upset the Ravens. What other even potential upsets are? I mean, New England's on an upset streak there. They beat the Raiders, and then they beat the Bills, and they could beat the Dolphins, who they're going to now. I don't think the Vikings can upset the Packers. I don't think the Raiders can beat the Lions. I don't think the Chargers will beat the Bears. So, yeah, but obviously I don't know what's going to happen. It's all hasn't happened yet. So we'll find out when the games actually happen, which will be next time. That's going to be it for now. So see y'all later.